it's Dr. Shamanda. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things mental health, personal finance, and overall strategies to live your best life. All right, guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am a millennial, single mom of 2 teenagers, and a former high school dropout turned doctor PhD. And on this journey in this channel, we talk about all things financial freedom, time freedom, and building generational wealth. Okay, all right, guys, welcome. You know where I'm sitting, which means it is payday. It is early payday for me. It's Thursday. I get paid on Fridays, but you know, good old credit union. It feels so surreal being back and just different because this is the first time I've gotten paid since I paid off my car. So I feel so light and free. Like, you know, God is so good, so amazing. But anyway, I wanted to get into these numbers. Just a couple updates. Today is interesting because both my kids started their new jobs today. I think I told you guys that was coming. So, and I'm on PTO today and tomorrow. So I just took the week off. Well, today and tomorrow off. I had some meetings and stuff, and my kids started their jobs today, so I just, you know, wanted to make sure I was available. That's a big deal. I feel like as a parent, like things are shifting in my life, you know. It's just I don't know. Anyway, yeah, and I actually had a meeting too. I am going to be joining a group practice. So now that I'm leaving my job, I do have my full-time clinical role and in the hospital system, but I'll be starting with a group practice part-time. So I told you guys that I was working on building a extra stream of income, and so that'll be another way for me to earn some income and also serve, of course, right? And then also, you just never know what happens from here. Like, that's me, you know, transitioning into like full-time entrepreneurship in the future. You just never know what that looks like. And then one thing I talked about during my meeting is that I would love to offer financial therapy or financial coaching. So, you know, it's all aligned and it's all virtual too. So I'm like, okay, God, like now you coming through a little too hard. Like I didn't expect all this quick, but you know, he's working. So I'm excited about that. I did get a couple clients through my other virtual practice that I have set up through an EAP system. So, and then if you watched my last video, I did earn out my first YouTube payout. So you guys will see that breakdown on the 22nd. I'll tell you exactly how much I got paid, getting paid, and how I'm going to budget that and spend that. So yeah, all this good stuff happening, and yeah, so before we get into it, I want to talk about what my next debt is going to be, right? So one thing I did today is I paid off 2 credit cards. That's right. So hopefully within the next 2 pay periods, I will be telling you guys I'm credit card debt free, but we're not there yet. We are on the last one. So I have 2 credit cards that I paid off today. So I paid off my smallest credit card, which was the balance was $334.20. So that credit card is done. And then I paid off credit card number 3, because the first one is the most, but we'll talk about that in a minute. And that was $500. So I paid that one off in full, $500. So I'm super excited about that. That feels really good. But that leaves me with 1 more credit card. So that is the next debt that we're working on attacking, is that credit card. And actually tomorrow I'm going to do another separate video so we can track that. And I want to talk to you guys about credit card debt and all that kind of stuff. So we'll talk about that in a separate video, but just know that that's what we're working on next. So yeah, now let's get into numbers, okay? So let's see. 401k, my current balance is $30,606.11. I did contribute, well, you guys know I'm not contributing to that until next month. Finally, I can say next month we start contributing to a 401k, and that's the second paycheck. So not the first one, but the second one of October will be like my 90-day. I hope so, because I hope they don't mess around and do, oh yeah, because I haven't even set it up. Like I haven't even told how much I want to be. So yeah, it should be good. But like the second paycheck of October should be when they take out my oh, I still got another paycheck in September. Look, I'm tripping. Look at the money. Okay, I love this for me. yeah, so the second paycheck of October should be when my 401k kicks in with the match. I can't even add anything in there anyway until my 90-day period, so whatever. Anyway, so right now, in the meantime, you guys know that I'm contributing to the 457B. That doesn't have a match or anything, but as of today, that is $1,511.70. But after today's contribution, that new amount is $2,003.99. So that's really good. That's only, so July, that's the fourth. Yeah, the fourth contribution, I believe. Yeah, because this is my fourth paycheck with my current employer. So yeah, that's not bad. Like over $2,000 in 4 paychecks. So that's pretty good. You know, I'm feeling really good about that. And then I have my Roth IRA, which is sitting at $16,121.08. That feels really good. I was looking at that number, y'all. I'm just like, I maxed out 2 years in a row, which means I've only put $14,000 in there, which means $2,121.08 is all growth, right? On my tripping. Y'all, like, I'm sorry, but baby, if you're not investing, I don't know what to tell you, because listen, like, I just put $14,000 in there, and that is all growth. Just really less than 2 years, because I maxed out since May, I think, right? So yeah, I love that for me. Anyway, guys, so my total invested as of today is $48,000. Oh my gosh. Y'all know, $48,731.18. Baby, are you kidding me right now? That is amazing. I am so excited about that. You know why? Because y'all know I'm focused on reaching that $50,000 investment milestone, which means that right now we are, well, I'm gonna say that for the next video. We're gonna break down the numbers on my 50K milestone. So I'm gonna tell you about that in a minute. But do you see how close we are to 50K? That's all I'm gonna say. Like, listen, oh my God, I'm so grateful for that. Like, that feels so good. Anyway, y'all, so that's that. So it feels really good to be this close. And we're in, like, literally first paycheck of September. Anything can happen at any time. You always gotta be ready. But that just feels really good. And I know the market is up and down, all that kind of stuff, but like, I feel really good about that. All right, last but not least, I want to share with you guys my mortgage equity update. So today we made a payment on that, and my new equity balance is $53,543.09. Right? Yeah. So that feels really good too, that my equity is going up, and obviously paying down the mortgage. So once my student loans kick in November, and then that'll probably be the main focus. Cause I was like, you gotta be realistic, Shamanda. I know you're trying to be work option about 40, but you gotta be realistic. I'm gonna have to really go in on my student loans. You know what I'm saying? And then I think I'll pay like an extra couple $100 on my mortgage, but for the most part, I'm gonna just let that sit right there. And then once I pay off my student loans, which I'm trying to like fast track, but again, we're gonna talk about that separately, then I'm gonna hit the mortgage hard. But I feel like a lot of people don't really, like, paying off their mortgage super fast isn't like this big thing, like, because it's considered good debt, and I don't like any debt, but like, it's the most acceptable one. Comment below, let me know what you think about that. Like, I feel like the main thing is to get rid of your car loans, credit cards, student loans, any personal loans. Make sure your savings account is stacked up. You know, like with emergency fund or freedom fund, whatever you want to call it, and have sinking funds for like gas, like, or not like gas, but like car maintenance. If you want to like travel somewhere, like, those are the main things. I think those things might be a little bit more important than like paying off your mortgage, which I feel like as long as you're paying extra on it, that's a good thing. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. I don't know. And I think I'm just telling myself this so that I don't put too much pressure on myself, because sometimes I can set my goals like too high, and that's what I'm learning about myself. Like, girl, but I could have probably said it about myself about paying off my car in 8 months too. So I don't want to. Listen, you can do it. But when y'all find out about my student loans, you're gonna be like, yeah, just focus on that, baby. Just focus on that. So anyway, y'all, that's what I have for this video. I hope you like this. I'm super excited. I feel really good. I feel light. Like I said, there's no other way to describe it. I feel abundant. That's what I've been feeling all week. Just feeling abundant. Like there's just so much for me. Like things are working out for me, and nothing feels far-fetched. Nothing feels out of reach for me. Nothing feels like it's not possible. I opened a new business account, one for like contract work as a therapist, and then I have my production company. And I just found out my movie. Check it out. I just posted a link on like a post on the community board last night. My movie, it was licensed by a YouTube channel, the Family Central, which is Movie Central. It's the family department of that. They have 1.9 million subscribers, and my movie is on there. So it's called Wounded Healer. I'll put the link in the description. But it was posted on there through my I deal with a distribution company, but they licensed my movie and put it on their YouTube channel August 31st, and since then, which is less than 2 weeks, it has almost 30,000 views. And then I have so many people commented and said they love the movie, and that was my first feature film, y'all. It's my first movie, and it's inspired by my life story and all that kind of stuff. I wrote it and executive produced it when I lived in Atlanta, and I just feel so good about that. It's so, because a lot of times I can't really see who's watching my movie and all that stuff. So like you guys really have to be like, hey, I watched your movie, in order for me to know that you actually watched it. So I thank you guys for doing that, because it makes me feel really good to know that you're watching my movie and supporting that. And it's totally free. It's just like watching my YouTube channel, like literally. And on Tubi, it's ad supported. I'm sure like on those channels, it's ad supported as well. And that's how we earn revenue. Because I would love to do that again, like making movies and stuff. Like there's so much there. But every time you watch that feels good. But again, my whole point was seeing that number, like being able to see how many views are on my movie from that one channel, it just feels amazing, y'all. I just like, oh my God, that means people watch my movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my gosh. Oh my God. But anyway, y'all, if you haven't already watched it, check it out on Tubi. Of course, if you want to support me even more, you can purchase my book on Amazon. And then you can also purchase the DVD if you really want to be, you know what I'm saying, a supporter. That's on Amazon as well. But thank you guys so much again for being on this journey with me. We're getting closer and closer to these goals. It's the end of the year. There's a lot going on in the world. We don't know what's going on. We don't know what's going to happen. But I just say stay proactive. Find you some multiple streams of income. Let's pay off this debt. Let's save. Let's invest. And let's keep hitting our goals. All right. I'll see you guys in the next video. And again, like, comment, subscribe, share. And I'll see you guys next time. All right. Bye.